I didn't think the chairs were going to be thrown. This is...
They say they'll have this at an
the bag is the same at all.
Pokemon players, your round 1 pairings are up. Please feel free to make your way to the table and set up, but do not start your game yet. No.
I'm not going to be here to help. I'll be right over here. Okay.
I didn't know that. Because I thought it's the one and you have to go get it.
Well, you can always shuffle it in if you want.
It's using Ella's and they're outside. Mixing. I know I kind of love
I wanted to do
Every run gets you like a minute.
Big way to get you, Goose. I'm already set up. Let's go.
It's just like a standard thing with the POS.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. We got chicken.
Oh, yeah. I know.
Correct.
Three Pokemon treats, so
Hey, you can give me that deck box and that map. Thank you, bro.
Okay. Hello, hello. We are getting started with another challenge here at Woké Poké. This is our March 1st challenge. Last weekend was our end of February challenge. This is our beginning of March challenge. So today should be fun. It is a busier day here in the shop. So with like a lot more kids and some toddlers, I'm going to keep the shop volume at a lower level, and we'll see. We'll see how it goes today. So let's see. Let's pull it up. Who do we have at table 1? All right. Table 1. Oh, Joey himself. He's back at table 1 already. Good luck at table 1 already. Already there. Yeah, I saw.
It's best of 3? No, I don't think so. It's best of 1, right? Yeah. It's best of 1.
He gets to go against Bear.
What does that mean?
He's just fun to go against.
So we are ready to go. Yeah, table 1, we got Joey. Looks like he's sitting on the right side this time above Charizard. And then we have Jason Birch on the left above Mewtwo. I am excited to see what we're playing today. The kind of games that we had last week were incredible. They incredible to say the least. Like I thoroughly enjoyed last week's challenge, and I'm thoroughly going to enjoy this week's challenge. I'm kind of glad that it's a little bit louder in the shop, because that means that I can actually just talk like a normal person. Normally, when it's a little quieter in the shop, it means that I have to monitor like my volume, because I can't have table 1 hearing me when I'm commenting on their game. Like, because I could be talking strategies that one person could be trying to put off that the other player might not notice, or say something that's in somebody's hand that would reveal too much. So when it's quieter in the shop, I have to control my volume a little bit more. But when it's a little bit louder in the shop, when there's some kids in here talking around and people talking about their plays and some music playing, I can talk just regular. And we can just listen to the shop as a nice little background music, essentially. So, in other news, while we're waiting to set up, because I have no idea. Ooh, hang on. Oh, that's the prize pack. Okay. It was a Carmine. Looks like it was a supporter heavy prize pack. I wasn't even watching to see their prize pack opening. I wanted to talk about this cool deck of Pokemon playing cards that I picked up. That's like, looks like an off brand something, because they just took a bunch of Pokemon fan art and put them on playing cards. But it's gorgeous. Jolteon, my personal favorite Pokemon, is one of the ace cards. So hey, I'm happy about that. We were just waiting for everybody to finish getting set up, and then Kyle, our lovely judge, will call time. He'll do a final announcement, which I'll turn up the volume for that, and then we'll be getting started. But we, if you're here tuning in already, our comments are live too. So feel free to tell us what your favorite deck is from this format, or if there's a play that you see that was interesting, shout it out. If there's somebody you want to shout out, go ahead and do it. We have the live comments scrolling across the screen, so do your thing. We're having fun today.
next tournament you're going to Atlanta?
There are a good number, like, there's always a good number of masters here. There's actually a good number of seniors today. I think there's one junior, and you know what that means. When there's only one in a division, they immediately win. So that's cool. Good for him. The kids, it's always a little bit harder of a turnout to predict. But it's always cool when they turn out and get a nice little dub.
Taking all the credit. Like, I listen to their recording sometimes out of like all the times. Like when they were just thinking about playing right now. Or was it Roaring Moon? It was one of the two. They like kind of mentioned you. They're like, Jason. I made up the idea.
Here we go.
2 weeks now.
Gotta be a little quiet. Skylar's sleeping, so I gotta be a little quiet. All right. First and foremost, thank you very much for coming out to the Woké Poké March Challenge. We have 23 masters, 4 seniors, and 1 junior. That means everybody's going to be mixed into the same tournament. So our juniors and seniors will be playing 5 rounds along with the masters the entire tournament. So with that said, we're going to be doing 5 rounds. It's going to be best of 1 30-minute round. So whoever wins this match will win. And just make sure when you fill it out on your match slip, I just need a circle over the winner, and then I need both players' initials next to their names to agree to the result. If anybody has any questions on any interactions or anything, feel free to raise your hand real high and yell judge. My name's Professor Kyle. I'll be your judge. If you have any questions, just come and let me know. Does anybody have any questions before we get started? All right, Pokemon players. What? Pens? Yeah, I'll grab those once we get started. All right, welcome to round 1. You may begin.
Okay. Here we go. Welcome to round 1. I'm going to turn that volume a little bit back down. So we have Raging Bolt on Joey's side. Is that Pikachu EX? There's a bit of a glare on it. It looks like Pikachu EX on Jason's side. So this this deck that Joey's on, he is running back the Raging Bolt with the Noctowl Search that he was running last week. Got him 2nd place against Nick. It came down to the wire too. Joey had his last prize card, and Nick just had 2 prize cards remaining, and Nick was able to top deck the boss for the win. But it looks like Joey is back in action, full force with this Raging Bolt Noctowl Jewel Seeker deck. So I'm excited to see what kind of deck it's going to be going up against. He's already got the Squawkabilly out, so Squawk and Seize is going to be coming into play here. Ultra Ball away a boss's orders, though. So that's always unfortunate. And there goes a Night Stretcher and a Noctowl. And Asada's Vitality. That's rough. That is rough. We do see a Hoot Hoot to bench, though it's not over yet. That Ogerpon being a Terra type, he'll be able to get off Jewel Seeker next turn if he has the Noctowl in hand. We have a backup Raging Bolt to bench. And looks like a pass over to Jason. The Pikachu EX in the active, the Mew in the hand, the Electric Energy. Looks like we're on possibly Miraidon here. Yeah, there's the Zapdos. So he's on the Zapdos to boost damage. And there's the Miraidon, so we will see Tandem Unit. Nice ball from Miraidon. He's just checking the rest of the deck to see what we want to tandem unit possibly here. Or he's thinking about getting the Squawkabilly instead of the Miraidon, possibly. Ooh, gonna ditch both the electric energy to get the Squawkabilly. Wants to guarantee that Squawk and Seize. Guaranteeing the Squawk and Seize isn't terrible. The hand's limited. He's got the Mew, so he can kind of bench everything and at least go for the Mew restart. See if he can find the Arven off of that, and then if not, then you go for the Squawk and Seize. Nice. So we switch cart into the Mew EX because it has free retreat, and then we use the restart. We have another Miraidon. Okay. Not what we wanted to see, but it's not terrible. Attach for turn. There's the Squawk and Seize. Gonna ditch the Professor's Research.
How many switch cards did you play to?
Do see Electric Generator. I know we probably just really want to see the Arven and use the Arven right now instead of the Professor's Research. You do have the Electric Generator in hand, so you could possibly get that bench Miraidon set up. There's the area 0, so now both players' benches will be extended to 8 instead of the traditional 5. Ooh, okay, now we see the Magnemite come down, so that'll be important for later with that Magneton's ability to just kind of explode. And when he explodes energy out of the discard and onto electric Pokemon. Or is it just electric energy to Pokemon? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Is that 9? Or is he just searching? Okay, so hang on. He's got one of the actives, he's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Does he have 9 Pokemon on the bench right now? Is that, or is he just, are they just there to search? To be searched out? No, okay. Hang on. Hang on. Okay. Did he realize it? Okay, there we go. I was about to try to have to get the judge's attention. So yeah, that was a definite overextension on the bench right there. But they realized it rather quickly, and now it's down to 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We're good. All good there. Okay, so we have Earthen Vessel, grabbing an not an electric, grass and a fighting. We already have energy in discard, but he discarded a lot of supporters last turn. Masada, the boss. So, do you have the Pal Pad? Yes, we do. Perfect. was going to say, as long as you have the Pal Pad right now, that's going to be unfortunate for later, but he did have it. So those supporters are going to go straight back into the deck. And if he has the Noctowl in hand here, then he's got that Jewel Seeker in order to get the Professor Sada, and he is off to the races, but I don't see a Noctowl. We do have the energy for Teal Dance, so it's all on that top deck right there. I can't see what it is. It looks like an ancient card, but I can't see exactly what it is. Was it the Sada? Ooh, Teal Dance getting the Sada. That was perfect. So you didn't have to Jewel Seeker for it. You got the Sada off of the Teal Dance. That's beautiful. So we have an electric going to the bench, fighting going to the active, and he's got the energy in hand. But having the Pikachu EX in the active means that it cannot be one shot. So if Nest Ball possibly for another Teal Mask, get another draw, try to find that Noctowl Jewel Seeker to get the Prime Catcher is a play. But that is what it's going to have to be, is Jewel Seeker for Prime Catcher here. Let's see. Teal Dance. Is it the Noctowl? Is it the Prime Catcher? No, it's the boss. You're going to attach to the bench, so that one's powered up. And was that a Professor's Research? No, he used Sada. Oh no, it was Burst Roar. I almost forgot the other thing that Raging Bolt can do. Oof, just the Burst Roar, because he couldn't find the Prime Catcher to get that Pikachu out of the active. Take a different 2-prize knockout here. Looks like Jason's going to get that benched Miraidon powered up so he can use Mew's Restart. Mew EX's Restart ability. Coming in clutch a couple times now here for Jason. And off of that restart, we find the Arvin, apparently. Secret Box. That's definitely an ace spec I like to see in Miraidon. Ooh, okay. Instead, he's going for the Forest Seal Stone. And another card I couldn't really see. Was it Electric Generator? Okay, yeah. Just the Electric Generator. Ooh, okay. Sorry. Blanked out for a second. Yeah, so Miraidon is in the active, and it was able to Photon Blast. Only problem is it's 20 short of the knockout, which is not ideal. We'd want to see like one of those Ogre Pawns boss into the active or gusset into the active somehow just to get the KO there, but bench being locked, so you can't get even the Iron Bundle down. You're kind of in a predicament. Still no Noctowl in sight, but he is going to Nest Ball for another Hoot Hoot just to make sure that whenever he does see the Noctowls, everything will be a-okay. One of them is bound to, excuse me, one of them is bound to be a target for the Iron Hands. So putting 2 down, not bad here. But still, no Prime Catcher. But he needs it now. He can just, well, he can just attach to the active and try to just KO the Miraidon. Oh, we do have Jewel Seeker in hand. Okay. There's the Prime Catcher. And another Nest Ball. Nest Ball for the Latias, possibly. That way you can get the damaged one out of the active, put out the healthy, KO the Miraidon easily. Ooh. Yeah, you don't need the Prime Catcher now that the Pikachu's out of the active. But there it is, the Nest Ball for the Latias. The Sada possibly just for next turn, because we know that Miraidons do not play heavy Iono, if any. This is just a different kind of list, but typically Miraidon doesn't play heavy Iono, so there's a good chance Joey's hand won't be disrupted here. And he'll be able to keep that Sada in hand for next turn. Or he can just Sada now and go ahead and get those Roaring Moon powered up. Those Raging Bolt powered up. Ooh, okay, that's a good play too. The Jamming Tower. He's going to get rid of the damaged Raging Bolt and the Squawkabilly. Possibly that Noctowl. Yep. There we go. That'll really disrupt Jason here. Ooh, choosing to get rid of... Well, I guess, yeah. Choose to get rid of the Latias because you can just put the Mew up and it has the restart. But honestly, in this situation, I would rather have the free retreat on any basic. But I do understand in this situation, the restart is probably more effective. But there we go. Bellowing Thunder for 280 damage, I think, 4 energy. Enough for the KO. That's what matters. Yeah, promoting the Mew because you can get the restart. You could Magnemite, just blow yourself up here to power up the Iron Hands. Ooh.
Yeah, I was like, well, he's gonna go for 3 and 3.
He just scoops.
Look at this.
Ouch. Hate to see it. Yeah, he was probably banking on keeping that damaged Raging Bolt on the bench somehow, then gusting it up later, blowing up the Magnemite to power up the Iron Hands, and then knock that out to take at least 3 prizes, stay ahead a little bit. And then you can just target down the Noctowls, Hoot Hoots with Iron Hands also. So that would have been ideal there.
The research is good, but like early like that, like it's better just to squawk because
But
if I get into box, I just
that's rough. I hate to see a scoop in a best of one because There's no like saving for time and going to a game 2. That's unfortunate. You hate to see a scoop in a best of 1. I know, like, when you see that there's like no way out,
Trying this out.
I guess. But I always like to live by the philosophy like the game's not over till the last card's played. You never know if he could have like fizzled out next turn. He still did have the Sada in hand, but
Order right now.
you never know. You know, it's always in the air until it's dropped. You know what I mean?
Just don't know if I
But
wanna, like,
hey, that's not bad. We have a win on Joey's side, so maybe we'll see him again at this top table,
I know. That's what I'm saying. I don't want it to be like
or maybe we'll see somebody else. Either way, it is going to be a good game for sure.
I haven't like really
And
looked at it. I watched some games like on the Champions League.
what I want to try to do is point the camera up to the shop so we can just get like a cool shop shot in between matches. But I think we are
Yeah, me immediately like revealed it.
just going
Like,
to
"Alright, you're getting shaman. Don't worry, guys."
hang out for a little bit. So if you need to get some water, need to get a snack, need to get some food, need to use the bathroom, now is the time to do it. There's about 10 minutes left in round 1. There's going to be 5 rounds today. They're each going to be 30-minute rounds. It's all going to be best of 1. And I thought that was a really good game. At least Jason was able to set up a lot. Not being able to like hit that attack first turn, starting with the Pikachu, I guess it's also a little rough. And then like building up the bench to 9 was, but Joey having to burst roar his first turn because he couldn't find the prime catcher to get the Pikachu EX out of the active as well was rough. But he was still able to pop off the next turn. That's what got him that win there, I guess. His opponent just said, "No, I can't really rightly recover from this." I guess he didn't even have the Magneton to be able to blow up to power something else up. But even if he did, nothing that he has is really hitting for the damage to take down the Raging Bolt. That's why when I played my Miraidon list, I really like to play it with the Vitality Band, the thing that just adds 10 damage, and the Zapdos and Lost Vacuum. That way I can just get rid of Bravery Charms on Raging Bolt and be able to one-shot him with a Miraidon. So that was always nice. I mean, it worked. It definitely worked. But seeing it all in the same combination was rough. I never hit my electric generators, so that's just on me. But that's my luck. That's why I stopped playing Miraidon. I could never. I would use all 4 electric generators and see 1 energy if I was lucky. So if you are lucky, if you feel the power, then by all means play those generators. But that's not me. But yeah, we'll be back very shortly. About 8 minutes left in round 1. Like I said, get some water, get some snacks, use the bathroom, stretch your legs. We'll be right back.
I played Lugia and it was just like no Arceus on the bed, like ever. Yeah. For like 3 rounds. Nice.
Every turn. I just one at a time. When I started like
What is he playing? Like Greninja EX.
Yeah, well, yeah. I mean, with the little things that do damage.
I just want something that's like enjoyable to play. Like if it goes wrong, it's because of me, not because I can't get 2 Archeops in the discard. You know what I mean?
You just you can't lose to Kyrie or Watermelon. You just play a deck that doesn't just make it. Otherwise, you'll have to speak.
I don't want to play Dragpool.
Yeah, I don't think Dragon is going to be as good.
I put a tower down, got rid of all my liabilities. Screwed him over, deep prize, Raichu, heavy ball.
Chance.
Oh, you had all that prize.
And a boss.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. I'll figure something out first.
And like for alligator, I'm not playing that.
That's gonna be so fragile. But if you get like candy,
Yeah, if you get the nuts. Same with that.
yeah.
That slow king gun, if you get the nuts, bro, it's like, oh my god, cure him every turn, or like, whatever.
Yeah,
Like, whatever you want. It's fine. I'll trade it. Kill man.
You'll trade it for your soul.
You can have it. You need the metal energy for it. Oh, okay.
It's like, don't forget this, Jojo. I'll bring it back to you.
Yeah, the crackling background.
That's stuff there. I got a different hat on. I had the red and white one with the celebration.
How'd the first game go?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he was telling me. Nick gets so lucky with impossible orders. He has it when he needs it. Huh? I don't remember. He uses a lot of the catchers first.
You guys 4 catchers.
I switched out to a single prize carder, but he had the bosses, and I was trying to stall. Because I had 3 left, he had 2. If I would have just...
Yeah.
And as long as I get the knockout,
How'd you do?
Is it forcing me to set up another one? Because I need 2 to close the game Yes, I'll set up. Not Woké. I think I would like set that up against the potato with 3 heads.
Like I would want to buy prismatic ones from them.
That was really smart. Any other reason, you would have been in a really rough spot. What I was suffering from was not being.
I was like, even if I knocked out the bolts there, even so you just knocked out, you go.
Well, I was you would have had
That's what my one was.
I didn't have a.
Oh, you like that one?
No, it's not
Nothing happened with
I don't know. I know my commission.
I didn't want to.
It's not my
That's why I didn't.
But you were there for me too.
I like it. It reminds me of I love it. That's how once I went to a drink. It's like a
That's why
they just got their 3D rendering and everything. I was like, oh, this is great. I taught them
that was
really
That was fun. It was fun. I wasn't expecting that. I thought we were going to turn on that. That was the slowest game we've had. Man.
Just as long as we get eyes on them, like.
Joe, you gotta take the free.
Are you serious? I don't want to do that.
Will I just lose now?
Yeah, pretty much.
Pokemon players, your round 2 pairings are up.
Table 14. That's a table.
Sorry, it's not my fault.
Good for
Good. Went the way I needed it to. Yourself?
Yeah, man.
All right.
We're good, but
You said,
I
well,
guess
yeah.
you're the star of the show now. You know,
We'll see.
I won, and
Oh,
still
they
doing
moved you? Oh, that's tough. You're like, oh, you did your thing. Get out of here.
Yeah.
That's wild.
I don't like cameras.
That's fun. Ask them.
Yes, sir.
What's up, boss? What's going on? How's it going? You Luke? Yeah. John. Put the camera on us. See. My hair okay? Yeah. Get my good side. Get my good side.
All right, we are settling into round 2.
see that. We had like a little 3-round tournament, and
Round
Steve,
2, we have.
like started
Still round 1.
Okay. You worked your way up.
Round 2, we have Jonathan Thompson versus Luke Sanders.
Accidental.
And to be honest, I'm not too familiar with either one of these players, so I'm not. Oh my gosh. I don't know why my photo's up. It's being weird. I'm not sure which player is which, so give me 1 second. I'll find out.
Still don't know if going first or second is this deck.
Did you second last one?
No, I went first last one.
Oh, okay. You just test better with first, or you just trying to switch it?
No. I've gone first and I've done well so far. I went second a few times and did fine. I mean, didn't really lose from it. Still ended up losing, but
It just seems to flow better when you go first.
so.
Okay. That makes sense. That
I
makes
think
sense.
so.
You got that high ground.
Sorry, Brandon.
Okay. So we have Luke on the left above Mewtwo versus Jonathan Thomas on the right above Charizard. Luke Sanders, I said? Luke Sanders.
Luke has orange sleeves. Jonathan.
Yeah, so Luke is with the orange sleeves. Jonathan's with the blue sleeves. I know they most likely have been here before. I know Jonathan has. I've seen him and his family here before. But I'm so terrible with like names and faces until I've known somebody and talked to somebody for a good while. So it takes me a while to remember somebody's name for some reason. But Luke on the left, Jonathan on the right. I don't know what either player are playing here. I have not looked at deck lists today. I'm going into this completely blind. So we're going to find out together what everybody is playing here. But it's going to be a fun time.
I like playing more. I like playing the card game more than the video games and the collecting.
It's addictive. It really does. Yeah. Especially when you start doing good, you're like, oh, I can do this now? Okay.
Everybody should be almost settled into seats, and Kyle will be calling time any second now. So just hang tight, we'll be getting started any second here.
I was playing Roaring Moon and then Dark Patch is gone.
That's a big hit.
Pokestop's gone.
What I do hope is that we aren't seeing like more Raging Bolt or Roaring Moon, honestly. Like, I know the people who are playing those decks, so I do expect to see those decks, but I want to see something different until then. You know what I mean? I want to see what other people can cook up here. Even if it's a Dragapult that we might see, that'd be nice, because I've not seen many Dragapult on stream. So seeing a Dragapult on stream would be really cool too here.
One Iron Hands and maybe a Miraidon.
That you can't use unless you
Exactly.
Oh, and it was.
Oh yeah, that too.
Yeah, let's just throw that. That's before. Oh, so that's.
Chin Pao.
Okay.
Like on live, like because I didn't have an actual I was like, this sucks. Chin Pao was terrible. I was like, it's good, but once you get people who know what they're doing, it sucks. It's terrible.
I think it just. Because I kind of like it. I think it just relies too much on the other cards. I think that's
If you don't have it back scalloped, no.
exactly. You're done. It's just too reliant. There's no recovery.
But then I picked up Roaring Moon on there, tweaked it to be better, and then played that.
Pokemon players, welcome to round 2. You may begin.
Look, was decent at that.
All right, we have a hold on. Hold on. Ask and ye shall receive. I see a Snorunt versus a Tatsugiri in the active. And then a Natu and a Slowpoke on the bench. So we have Slow King. Oh, okay. I'm excited. I'm invested. I'm invested. So the Slow King deck aims to essentially try to pull off Slowking's attack to discard the top card of your deck, and if it's a Pokemon, you can use that Pokemon's attack as Slowking's attack, as long as that Pokemon is a Pokemon that doesn't have a rule box. So you use it to discard Kyurem from the top of your deck and just annihilate your opponent's bench. So it looks like Luke is on the Slow King, and Jonathan is on. Oh, I'm excited to think what this is. It's definitely a Frostlass of some kind. So that's going to be really interesting. Got the Squawkabilly on the bench. So we'll be able to hit the Squawk and Seize here. Wait. Wait a second. Hang on. Did he? Hang on. I think he used Squawk and Seize, but he didn't discard his hand. And now he's. What is? Oh no. Okay, that was Tatsugiri's ability. My bad. Okay. So because he angled the Squawkabilly and then did the card. So I was so curious here, but he used Tatsugiri's ability. Okay, so no, we're good. He's all good. He used Tatsugiri's ability to search the top cards of his deck, kind of like Pokegear, to find the supporter, and then he just Squawk and Seized now. It was weird because he angled the Squawkabilly and then just added the cards to his hand. So I was like, did he just Squawk and Seize and add the cards to his hand? No, okay. He does have a little ability. Okay, yeah, little ability Origami Wooden Snorlaxes. I do remember those. So, all good. I just missed him placing that little ability marker. He did not use Iono. But Jonathan did use Iono. Okay. Now we see the Buddy Poffin. So it looks like he got what he needed finally out of this new hand here. Ooh, so he's on the Frostlass Greninja deck. Okay.
Is it post?
This one, I have two decks. This one's free. Next one's post.
He's on a Frostlass Greninja EX build.
Because I had to make this fast enough.
I don't want to get spilled on all the starts. You want me to hold it for you? I'll go. I'm playing, bro. Alright, now you gotta give me all your prices.
Shuffle, 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 shuffle. Would you like to cut? No? Okay. Earth and Vessel. Get all that water energy. All of it.
So I have one post.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. We didn't see that. We didn't see that. We don't know that. We don't know he's on Frostlass. This Snorunt could be a trick, a trap.
People sleep on them. Like, why you sleep on them? It's the ninja.
We should bring Ash Greninja back.
There's the attach return.
That's all I need.
Take my money.
Yes. For real.
Jamming tower. Okay. So no rescue boards. Nobody's going to be playing rescue board right now. Jet energy, though. You don't need rescue board. You really just need... Oh, you have the night school as well. So you can just bump that if you did want to play a tool card. Here's the Tatsugiri. Look at the top 6. There's a Cypher Maniac's code breaking there. But I don't think that's the supporter he wants. I think that's an Ultra Ball. So he has Slowking. He has the Jet Energy attached for turn. And he has the Night School. I just don't think he has a way to put the Pyram at the top, which that would be it. Cypher Maniac's code breaking. So you have, right? So he has it here. He has the... He has Cypher Maniac's code breaking, so he can use that to put the Kyurem at the top. I don't know what's... Is he thinking? I'm pretty sure he has it. Okay. I don't think you have to reveal them.
You don't have to show me. FYI.
It's fine.
Okay. You want to make sure you...
So no, so he kind of
Who knows if you trying to cook something up?
already ruined it here. So you want to Ultra Ball first for the Slowking, unless he's got something that I'm not aware of.
These are my Cypher cards.
Those are your... Wait, what is he... Wait. Those are the two that he got off of Cypher Maniac's code breaking, so those have to go to the top of the deck. And then he Ultra Balls, so those don't... He doesn't get to Ultra Ball and then keep those at the top. I think that's what Jonathan is explaining.
That's something we have to call
Yeah. So those two, they go to the top, and then he Ultra Balls so that the deck's going to get reshuffled. He needed to Ultra Ball first, get the Slow King, and then use Cypher Maniac to put the Kyurem to the top.
Yeah, it's still over. It just changes the cipher.
And then he wouldn't have even needed the Zatu. So yeah, Jonathan caught it. His opponent caught it. So everything's okay. But yeah, you can't hold on to the Cypher Maniac cards to put them to the top after an Ultra Ball. There's the Zatu ability. Don't think he saw what he needed to see. He does still have a Night School, but I don't think that'll come in handy right now. Yeah, I think he missequenced there, and it's probably going to cost him, but we'll see what happens. Yeah, it's going to be a pass because nothing else he can do. Another Earthen Vessel coming down from Jonathan. Gonna just get all these water energy out of his deck. Attach one for turn to the other Froakie. And now Night Stretcher, just get another water energy back. Oh, and a pass back. So Luke is very lucky here that Jonathan is got a handful of water energy, I guess. Can he get to it again? Okay, he's going to retreat, put out Tatsugiri so we can use Tatsugiri's ability again. Get the top 6, grab a supporter. Is the Cypher Maniac in there? No. But the Professor's Research is. Professor's Research could just find everything you need here. Shuffle well, my friend. Shuffle well. He does have the ace spec in his hand too, I'm pretty sure, so. Alright, there's everyone's ooh, I think that was Cypher Maniac. He still just needs the Slow King though. I still think you just Professor's Research here. You put out the Night School and then you Professor's Research, right? Yeah, I think you. Attach for turn.
Do it right. Do it right.
I think if you can pop the A-Spec, throw the Night School down, and then Professor's Research. But okay, you gotta shuffle.
Shuffle the first.
Yeah. So shuffle,
Really on the bottom of the deck. So I just
I like that
and
one.
then you put the 2 cards on top. All right, so Jonathan, we have another attach for turn. And now we have a lot of water energy in hand to use. Ooh, we're gonna boss out the Squawkabilly EX.
I shot for 10. No way.
He's just gonna hit it for 10. Not in a very good position here with just all this water energy in hand. But Luke's in another awkward position, not having really anything else going on. Ooh, here we go. Now we finally have the Slow King in the active. There we go. Now there's the Night School and the Professor's Research. That way, if you do draw into the Kyurem, you can put it right on top. Finally. There it is. There's the Kyurem. Oh, it took so long to get there, but he finally got there. So in the beginning, he had it. All he had to do was he didn't even need the Zatu. He was overthinking the Zatu play because he had the Slowpoke powered up with the Jet Energy. He just needed to Ultra Ball for the Slow King, evolve it, then use the Cypher Maniac's Code Breaking to just put the Kyurem at the top, and then just smack with the Slow King. It could have been that easy, but he Cypher Maniac's Code Breaking first, and then tried to Ultra Ball, thinking that he could still keep the 2 from the Cypher Maniac's Code Breaking at the top of his deck. And you cannot do that. Once you Cypher Maniac's Code Breaking, you put those 2 at the top. If you use another card that makes you shuffle your deck, you shuffle your deck. You don't get to keep those 2 cards at the top. So that was almost a fatal misplay, but Jonathan unfortunately was just breaking all this water energy, so there wasn't really anything he could do to capitalize on that. But I'm just happy to see a game that wasn't like the most played decks right now. Like that was definitely some off the wall stuff, so that was cool to see. But there's about 11 minutes left in round 2, so we'll see what happens with everybody else's game, and we'll be back for round 3 of our March 1st challenge here at Woké Poké. Stay tuned, guys. We'll be right back. Get some water, stretch, use the bathroom, empty that bladder. We'll see you soon.
Cipher a Kyurem and like a Slow King, and cure them all 3 the next go around. That's why I like going first. Just try and get the baby ones
Right.
out of the way as quick as I can.
If you're going against a setup, yes. Setup deck like this, definitely go. Yeah, first would be better. But I feel like there's just way more single or basic decks. Like Mariah. It really just depends on who you're playing. But based on seeing, because it does seem like it relies on that cipher. It does? Okay.
I mean,
Can you get there without it?
Yeah.
You do? Okay.
You can get there if you pull an academy,
Okay.
but the cipher is like kind of backed up. You don't have the academy because you can cipher and then just Zatu.
Right.
And get 2 cards instead of doing whatever. But if you don't have the Zatu, the cipher doesn't do anything. It just
How many academy do you play?
you need the academy.
Yeah, you need it.
So like what I did there, I didn't have Zatu
Yeah, the
set up.
academy for a
I
while.
didn't have the academy. I had just had it in my
Well,
game.
okay,
I didn't
right,
because
okay,
they're
okay.
jamming tower.
Okay.
I didn't want to risk you putting another jamming tower down
Right.
and fucking me up.
All right. And I'm like, he's probably going to try and rescue, boy. Let's put that there real quick.
So you can cipher in Zatu, but I didn't have any psychic energy. So I ciphered round 4, got a slow key, researched, and then drew the Kiram right after
Okay. That's right.
the next go round
Right.
because I didn't have the Zatu. So I could have won a turn early.
Right. If you did the step. Yep. Okay. Now I see it. Okay. So yeah,
it's a
get
fun-
set up. So definitely does work.
It's a fun day.
It is. That's fun. I like it. That's fun.
It's a one prizer. Everyone hates one prizers. No one likes it.
I don't mind. And this thing, I can take them out.
Yeah,
but I
just
have to set up. That's the thing. And this, like I said, this was literally beast list. Kept drawing energy. And then I drew 2 earthy vessels.
Yeah. When you don't need it, you get it.
When I have it, it's mainly because I need it for the Radiant Greninja, and I couldn't get to it. So I needed a nest ball or ear to.
Yeah. I'm gonna
And
miss.
one nest ball over there. And so I'm like, well, if I can't draw.
You're gonna miss the radiant when it leaves. And it goes by.
I didn't want to put it in there, but to go fast enough for other decks,
He's still there.
it works.
I mean, you're sacrificing the energy for. If you got vessel, you just.
Exactly. And then I use Night Stretcher to get it back. Like, okay. So we're just cycling. No, that's the first time I've seen it. That's cool. I like it.
Yeah, it's been popping up because Japan is already rotated.
Yep.
And they're playing that. And the Slow King won, like a rogue deck won an entire tournament there. So everyone's like, holy shit, this deck is good. So they just copy what the Japanese people are doing because.
See, and you know what's funny? I don't know if this dude will snipe. If I had put my mana fee down, I would have been fine. See, and I didn't know it, so I didn't know. That's cool. Now, yeah, because I have it, and it's gone. So, yeah.
This is why it's supposed
Yeah.
Yeah. He's
He's done.
and this doesn't play any boss or Pokemon characters.
Don't need to.
It's post rotation. You don't
Yeah,
need
you
to,
don't even need it.
you don't need to boss the mana fee up.
Yeah, you don't.
You don't need to boss anything.
You don't. Just attack and hope you knock it out.
Yeah, and I had last night I was playing with a friend. I had a 6 prize turn because I double gear him.
So with that, you just need slow king's energy cost, not kills. Kind of like the Reggie drop.
It's
Gotcha.
but you still discard the energy.
But you still
You
discard.
just don't need
You just
5.
don't need 5. Exactly. Fair.
Reggie Drago,
How
you
many
need
other? Okay, I was about to say it has to be consistent.
because even if you discard on, you use stretcher. I have 4 stretchers.
Put it back.
I got max rod. I mean,
That's cool. Nice. I like it.
but if you can't get those Zatus out, you're cooked.
So that's the thing. Okay. That's your drawing. Okay.
Because there's no other way to get to the deck besides Fez. I mean,
But you don't really want Fez.
then
One
you
you're
have a 2
behind
prize.
two,
You got a 2 prize.
exactly.
And then everyone, if someone's playing Inch Box, they got a Cry Out.
Yeah.
Or a Slitherwing or something. They can take out a Fez. And
Okay.
it's a lot of thinking.
It's fun. It's fun. But I see why you would have trouble figuring the steps.
You got to get this on top, and then you have to have this to do that.
Right.
Got to make sure you have enough energy to retreat stuff. Because usually Badoo is in an active spot, and I messed up putting Squawk, or I had too much on my bench. Start,
Right. I saw that. I was like, okay.
And I put the Squawk out, and I was like, dang, I can't Badoo him. And then because the Badoo's got the no retreat, and then you just
I would have been fine with the dude because I would have just broken do your thing.
yeah.
But we'll take the chance, and then anything in that prize would have been good for me. So I'm like, all right. I'm not. I get the game. Not really worried about it. I even got other decks to handle it, like a future deck. I put that back together for the deck.
Well, so there's Slowking. There's a Crobat from Sword and Shield that does the same thing. Does 30 damage, but if you kill someone's Pokemon with it, you take 3 prize cards. So you can Slowking 30 damage.
3 just in general? Or?
Yeah, you take 1, but if you kill it, you get 3 prize cards, no matter what the Pokemon is. So if you Slowking their Badoo with the Crobat, you get 3 prizes off of the Badoo. Because the Badoo's only 30 health.
You said only 30 attack?
It does 30 damage.
The Crobat does?
Yeah. But it knocks out a Badoo, and you can take 3 prizes.
No, you don't. But you gotta evolve it though, so yeah, that one you would have to.
You don't have to evolve the Crobat.
Oh, you don't? Oh, wow.
It just needs to be, because it's your top card. You can just Academy it to your top.
Got you.
Usually, you Ultra Ball.
So it's basically a bootleg Regidragon. Okay.
You Ultra Ball what you want to your hand, Academy it to the top.
Okay.
Or if you don't have Academy, you Cypher it to the top. And then draw it with Xatu.
What type is Crobat?
Start. But just matters.
Well, no, I was just curious.
Yeah, it's
If it has any kind of.
you like Kyurem. I'll never play Kyurem unless like I go first, and he's like the only Pokemon that I can put on. So I don't get first turn. But other than that, like
That's bad for you though, right? Kyurem and active.
yeah, yes. But I mean, like if I have a Natu and then you're going second, you can just one shot my Natu and I lose the game. So like if I have Kyurem, you kind of want to play him. But like it runs Regigigas.
Okay, that's
It does 330 to Terra, so every Terra is dead. Conquidor's just 250, Heavy Swinger. Annihilate, Destined Fight,
I remember that one.
Self-Explosion. Tatsugiri. Kyurem is an attacker. That's really it. I mean, those are the attackers. It's really just Kyurem.
No, yeah, it's a Kyurem. It's good. Yeah. And I was looking at it when Reggie Dragon was like, no, there's something that's going to use Kyurem, and I was just seeing what it is now. Yeah, I like
That Shadow Fable Kyurem is so good. It's so busted.
Honestly, I feel like a lot of people are going to be playing a lot of stadiums. Well, not a lot of stadiums, but stadiums. And of course, he's going to get a great play. So that actually helps you if they play it, because then you only need to discard 1. It's not bad.
Yeah.
Actually,
It's fun. And it's cheap. It's a cheap deck. No E6s. All the cards are uncommon. It's like the hollows and stuff, but I mean everything's a common to uncommon. And like yeah, it's like a $20 deck if you without shipping. But.
so this is what I'm working on. And it's kind of a way to knock out that dude too.
Evolution deck.
It's the placement. So it's just do 30.
Oh yeah.
Twice, do anything, just knock out 1.
That's 6.
So I was putting that.
Because you can just build up that you do. Yeah.
Yep, and then just I'll just go knock that one out now. No matter what it is.
But that energy type is.
It's fun because I put crisp in it.
Oh, you just search and do whatever you need.
Yep. And then being able to evolve if it's in my hand, if he's getting active right off the bat, saves me from getting swiped.
Jones good. He's really good.
Everybody was saying he wasn't. I was like, why not? I'm looking at him. He seems good. Honestly, out of these,
I mean, it's 180 plus 60.
That's what I said.
It's 230. And that knocks out majority of stuff. So, I mean,
and actually, have you read this one? This one's actually nasty. I appreciate it.
Oh, your opponents? Dang. So if you're against like a Raging
No
Bolt,
cards on the table right now. So
did you see the new Mega Guardian?
I did.
That thing is bust.
You see the Mega Lucario?
$65 like Purple Soul Silver Hollow Energy.
The Lucario I'm gonna get just for the PC. Guardian might play Guardian.
I'm doing Lucario just because I know people are gonna try to go back to Lightning and Rhydon with Iona. I've already heard people saying they're trying to use Iona's Pokemon to
I had to
keep
know.
them up. Yep. I'm like, Oh yeah, I gotta keep
Smoke.
smoking. Yeah.
And that new power potion or whatever came out, the drink looking thing. You can stack them. You can stack them too.
Yes. I was like, oh yeah, let's do that.
You can stack them. Oh, Darkrai's not in there anymore.
No, Darker.
Because he'll get rotated out. What's another just good stuff on your discard? You got items on your discard.
Items?
Because Darkrai lets you get two.
Unless you just
Two of anything.
there's something else coming out that's gonna do it. I haven't seen it.
Probably something from now until the end of this year is when
I think the
Guardian.
Team Rocket said it's probably gonna the one after this journey thing. Because I still haven't
Then
seen
you
it
got
like
Black and
2
White.
days.
Black and white after Rocket.
Yep, black and white. That's what I'm thinking. Nah, that Rocket says gonna be crazy. I already know. I'm ready. I want it, but I just know it's gonna be chaos.
I've only had one prismatic ETB. I'm not buying it above retail.
It's not even worth it. Pull rate is
I got one from Best Buy. Like literally, it was on my phone and opened Best Buy. I was like, I'll just check it out. Add to cart, check out, done. It's like, all right, cool. No, I beat everyone. I guess I don't know. Logged in on the perfect time. I don't
right
know.
at the perfect time.
And that's all I've got. Opened it, didn't get shit.
We had 2 binders and 4 posters, and then we finally got an ETB when we came here. They were selling. I was like, I don't want some. I'll get one.
You gotta get
I did.
You gotta get
I mean, I normally don't get a lot of them, but I just couldn't. I was like, man, that much money. That's on one ETB. Sure. Like I said, you got all your points. Good.
I'm trying to put my game, but it's not working. This is the last time.
What you trying to do?
I got to try and play card. It's like
I thought it was
Naruto.
already on there.
It just needs to sign out.
Did you not sign in before?
We have to update.
So you need to update. That's right. Boss, good luck. Good job.
Yeah,
It
good
was
luck.
fun. I couldn't set up. I like to deck.
I don't think you're moving it. Not a bad problem. Lock in.
I got a Snorlax.
Pokemon players, your round 3 pairings are up. No rush. No rush at all. I tried to super on someone.
Next coming up right now.
I mean, it's not. It's not impossible.
You're right. It's not impossible.
Maybe he prices it because he has.
What table
Luke?
we at? You got 5, Nick?
Michael?
Yes, sir.
He can price every
Oh, you're over there.
I think this might be their next.
I wish this time. I wish. Thank you, Anthony. Appreciate it.
Is it tails?
Let's go.
Tails.
Prepare for the people to come by.
I will go second.
Right, he has all the extra ones too. I agree. Plus, you can only lift the heavy stuff. Oh, of course, he retired because of that.
Oh, because I got paired into the scene.
Okay.
It's going well.
So
far.
If I get paired in straight, I know, after like 3 days. They always
I'll cook that.
I questioned it up until the amount of talking down. Oh, okay, no, I
You'll
get
get that
it.
basic.
Because like I didn't remember the person who got on.
It is
So
good
like I was like, probably this one. I mean, unless it's like I can see reasons why.
Well, she's designed. She plans on a little bit while I was trying to go higher to breed.
Didn't realize it was right.
Both City and Scarlet. Yeah, Liz actually. I told him.
Shoot, Chris.
Really love
You're
it.
happy with it.
I see your name on the thing.
You have one.
Two.
It's a restaurant.
Yeah.
I am so sorry.
Yeah, it was.
I take that very lightly. I don't like that, but it would have been more to get off halfway through the home trip.
we're just doing stuff around the house. I own their house for a year now. She's not new, and they sent inspectors at the end of the year to like fix all the little stuff that's broken. And they just spruced the house up a little bit, like outside breeze. I went for the whole outside done.
It's midterm
I left good for me. She was, by the way, I went and bought the rest of the mulch. I laid it all down. It's like, oh,
new rule set literally
I'm gonna wait till tomorrow. She was not on demand now. She was just joking, obviously, but I don't want to leave her hanging. I'm like, all right, you have fun playing mulch and go play Pokemon again. I'm like, oh, I'll be nice to you.
Yeah, you never know. Next game they might abandon.
And then she said she just like, she goes, oh, so what do you like? Just, if you lose next round, you come home, like.
It is made of 64 pieces where it's like when it's hot.
The third round just tip out back.
You know how many times I've done that in the like 30 less like it's on. I love this dumping this two like this strong amounts of damage.
It's not a bad one. It's just like.
Right, round 3. We're about to get started. We have Luke back at table 1 on the left here above the Mewtwo, taking his spot. And we have Michael Electronico. It's been a while since we've seen him at the top table, but he's been here before. A nice regular at these tournaments here at Woké. He is back at table 1 on the right above Charizard. Not sure what deck he's playing today, but we'll find out as we'll see. Whatever deck he's playing, we'll play against the Slowking deck that Luke has brought. Let me lower that back down so it's just me and it's not too loud, too overbearing. So how have you guys been since round 2, huh? You been good? Did you do your homework? I'm just kidding. There's no homework.
Ooh. Make a quick announcement. If we can just make sure any beverages that are not sealed without like a cap or anything are on the floor, that'd be great. Don't want to spill anything on any of these expensive cards or anything. So, all right. Welcome to round 3. You may begin.
That was just an announcement about no drinks on the table without lids. We all know that. That's common courtesy. Ooh, the Ditto in the active makes me, Oh, Dreepy. Okay, makes me think it's possibly Dragapult, but Badoo's in a lot of stuff, so you never know. But starting with the Badoo's good if you're going second. It's not great if you're going first. It's a very easy KO. But we know that the Slowking deck here is not going to be taking that KO on their first turn, going second. Excuse me. Unless that Slowpoke hits for 30 damage, which I don't think it does. But Michael's in a good spot here with the Buddy Poffin before the Arven. So getting 2 Dreepy and then getting to play the Arven. Possibly fill out his bench even more with another Nest Ball or a Nest Ball or another Buddy Poffin. A nice Nest Ball, okay. What are we going to get with the Nest Ball? He is playing the Radiant Alakazam, so he's going to grab Radiant Alakazam with the Nest Ball. And he's got the Duskull as well. His bench is looking good. Especially... Wait, did he play... Wait, hang on. Did he go first? Did he play Arvin going first? Oh, or did Michael go first? Or did Luke go first? And he just didn't have anything in hand. Yeah, okay, so I'm sorry. Michael was going second, turns out. I did not even put 2 and 2 together there. Michael was going second and was able to Itchy Pollen. Wait. So if Michael did Itchy Pollen, then that means Luke can't use these items. Okay. Hang on. I think I need to have... Okay, so I wasn't able to get the judge's attention. He's busy with another call. But I think what happened is he used the Buddy Buddy Poffin under Itchy Pollen, which he can't do. But his opponent didn't stop him, so that would be probably a warning, but I'm trying to... A second.
Hey guys, real quick, can we make a quick pause? There was something brought to the attention on the stream. I just want to make sure that there was no illegal play. So we just want to pause the game, put the hands down, stuff like that. We're just going to get this resolved, and I'll be right back, okay? Okay. All right, I'll get you an extension as well. Okay.
Illegalities happen.
I don't know. I'm trying to go back to what I did to make sure I didn't do anything.
Research.
I'm glad.
No, you put Duskull down last year. Or did you put
Duskull was down last turn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you didn't evolve him early. Did you double trainer? Did you Arvin and Crispin?
No, Arvin was like my first start.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Crystal and Nestball.
Yes.
Yeah.
I just Crispin.
Have you used 2 Arvins? Yeah, no.
No, I did Arvin and Crispin.
Yeah.
Crispin, I'm pretty sure I did.
Yeah, you Crispin,
Yeah,
you
you
attach.
put one on one of your Pokemon, and then the other goes in your hand.
And you
I didn't attach for turn.
attach for turn.
Yeah.
It's 2. researched than Buddy even passed.
And my prizes, I don't know what happened.
Who said it? Who said something in the stream chat or something? Yeah, everything just checks out.
Why me? I'm gonna give you a better hand. Are you ready for this?
It's never like. I can't say never, but more time.
A lot of luck with Texas.
Yeah.
I think too much luck. I mean, I was hitting like all the catchers.
As you're going, like cut your entire flow off.
Yeah.
Fire momentum.
I almost play it today, but I'm kind of like, how many Dragon Balls can go around? Could get a little dicey.
No one commented.
No live chats at all.
And I guess Chase must have.
Yes, maybe. I don't know what. Saw.
Unless I saw something, but I don't know.
Oh. I buddied Ichikon. That's what it was.
Oh.
Yep.
Alrighty, guys. So,
Buddied Ichikon.
yep, yeah. So after Micah declared it,
Okay, so we are going to restore game state as much as we
grab these
can.
two. So we just have to make sure that we're reversing the turn that you just took and everything. It's still a recoverable game state. So what we were able to
Because we have the live footage of this.
first played, both energies went onto the Dracloak. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay, so if you want to take those energies off real quick, because we have to reverse all the way through.
Yes. All right, so they were both from the deck.
Yep. And then there was a recon directive before that. I know there was one card that was placed at the bottom based on the stream. What was the card, the other one that you grabbed off? Yep, perfect. That was the one that we were able to review. So let's see.
So we reviewed all the footage and we are reversing game state.
And then there was a shuffle from the Crispin, but this was the one that was tossed away from the recon. So that would be shuffle because that would have been at the top here. So can I see the Dragon Bolt as well? All right, perfect. All right. So those were from the recon directive, the Crispin. Was this your hand prior to, or was that drawn?
Prior.
So this was already in the hand then?
Yeah, it was in his hand prior.
Awesome. So, and then were there any other actions prior to? Oh, so we also evolved the Dracloak. Is that correct as well?
And the dust.
And the Dust Clumps. So those would also come back up to the hand as well.
Yes.
So these two were from the recon directive.
Yes.
That we confirmed. Yes, it's supposed to be back in the hand.
Yes.
All right.
These are in the deck.
And then these are also in the deck. So there's no error here. For on your end here, so we're just gonna put. I do have to reveal the two cards that were from the recon directive, so that there's just clarity. Is that okay?
Yep. Perfect. Yeah.
So from the recon directive that was activated during their turn, it was a Nest Ball and a Dragon Bolt, and then there were those two energies that were captured off of the Crispin. So those do belong in the deck, and I'm just gonna do a quick reshuffle and randomization. All right, and then we did return both the evolved Pokemon back to the hand along with that Crispin as well. So now I'll go return, sir. All right. So it was just the Buddy Poffin after you had researched, correct? Okay. So that'll just go back into these. Yep. So we'll throw those back into the deck, and since it is a recoverable game state, like I said before, and since we didn't see any extra cards, it would incur double prize card penalty. That means Mike, you just have to take 2 less prizes to win the game. Does either player want to appeal that decision to the tournament organizer or anything, or are we good? All right, so I'll go ahead and apply the fix here.
So yeah, there's an error because of the buddy buddy popping, recoverable game state.
So if you have any other game actions that you'd like to perform, obviously we can't use any items at the moment, but you still have that buddy buddy popping in the hand before.
And we were able to go
Right,
back.
so there's the deck here, and Mike, if you just want to throw like a 2 or something like that, so we know that over the prize or something, just so you know that you just need to take 2 less to win, 4 to win. Are we all set? Are we good to go? Yeah. All right. Feel free to proceed from here, and I can get you an 7-minute extension.
Cool. So yeah, we were able to see all the footage and reverse the game state back to prior and carry on from there. We are good. I think he did need another bench to kind of just stay in the game at least, but it's the item lock from Badoo. Both players have to pay attention to it, unfortunately. Like we have to respect that it's a official tournament and we want to play the game in its most honest board state possible. So Michael will still be in a very upward position here. Whether or not this recon directive will still be able to Dragapult, it's not. Yeah, it's rough. But he does still have his Duskull pop here. Crispin can still power up the Dragapult or the Dracloak, and he can still Jet Headbutt for sure. And that's still knocking out that Slowpoke in the active.
This will move the turn.
Oh. Don't want to hear that. My echo in the background. So, yeah, I don't, it's always strange, but both players need to always kind of just keep an eye on the board state, and Michael.
7-minute extension as well.
Yep.
So we're good.
So yeah, Michael's the one who used the Itchy Pollen, the intent of his opponent not being able to use prize cards next turn, so that buddy poffin, regardless of what it does, who it helps, who it hurts, cannot be played. But having the live footage here, so we were able to kind of go back and put the game state back into its most natural state. And it's always awkward trying to catch it on the live too, because especially if both players don't catch it, they're going to continue gameplay. So, and me not being a judge, I can't just tell everybody to stop what they're doing, and because everybody if I stand up and I start to get Kyle's attention or get the judge's attention from where I am, I can't shout across the room or else everybody knows what's going on. So I have to do it a lot more discreetly, and it takes a little bit more time, unfortunately, for me to do it discreetly. So gameplay sometimes just continues, and then that's why we have to reverse states. But it's not the end of the world. It really isn't. We're still in a very good position on Michael's side. He was going to be before. He is now. I think even without item locking, he could have just put the Dracloak to the active, Jet Headbutt, take out the the Slowpoke. But keeping him under that item lock is just... That's rough. Arvin is going to be the supporter for turn from Michael. Grabbing Ultra Ball so we can get that Tricloca or that Dragapult up. And a rescue board. Oh yeah. You hear my sniffles right now? That's like the pollen is like in my eyes, bro. It's crazy. Yeah, this Badoo caused a lot of trouble right now in this game. Caused a lot of trouble in this game for sure. He is the result of, or he is the cause of a 7-minute time extension. He's throwing, he is, oh, my eyes are itchy. It's all because of this little bud. You can pop the Dusknoir and yeah, pop the Dusknoir. Yeah, he's got to scoop that. Unfortunately, like that was just a rough go of it.
I should have been paying attention, but
I should have realized I couldn't do that.
I figured, when you said that, I'm like, oh, now we're both kind of gonna get like something, but
I didn't even realize
Ooh.
Yeah,
I had like the worst hand ever to begin with. I had 2 reversals and like a night stretcher and support.
And they're just kind of discussing it now, but his hand before the professor's research was bad. His hand after the professor's research was just full of items that he couldn't use because of the itchy pollen. But he still played the Buddy Poffin, just probably on instinct. Like, he was excited to see it, played it, and then Michael didn't notice it to stop it. So then it just... It's kind of downhill from there, but even so, like, even with the Buddy Poffin, I don't think... Like, with how... Even, like, before that, like, Michael got the Dragapult off of that Dracloak Recon Directive, so he would have been able to just set that up and start swinging immediately, putting damage everywhere. It would have been... It still would have been rough. This Slowking deck takes a lot of setup, but if it sets up and your opponent is stalling out a little bit, like it can do a lot of damage. That Kyurem is no joke. Any Pokemon that's able to get off that Kyurem is got a place for sure. Just needs some fine tuning to figure out how to set it up for sure. And going up against Itchy Pollen is not gonna help that setup. You need your items to set up, like, unless you play Artisan, but the deck doesn't play Artisan because it wants to play the Night School, so it's a rough go of it, for sure, when you're facing down the Itchy Pollen. Nothing you can do. But it is a good example of, like, what like a kind of era that we're moving into with there's a lot of stuff that you really have to pay attention to, like with that Badoo, if you get Itchy Pollen, with the new Tyranitar that's coming out in Journey Together. I forget what the ability is. It's something Glare, and like when it's in the active, your opponent can't play any item cards from their hand. So item lock is definitely coming back. I don't think there's anything that like prevents supporters. That'd be an interesting ability if there was like your opponent can't play any supporters from their hand. I wonder if that would be game breaking in any way. Because you could still play items, you just wouldn't be able to play supporters to find the items. I don't know. It's worth thinking about. It'd be cool. I think they might find a way to reprint Pokestop in some form. You know, just some way of like digging the top of your deck for items, kind of like they had with trekking shoes and the gutsy pickaxe and the Pokestop. I think they got to reprint ways to do that stuff. Because the draw power, it goes down significantly when you move forward. You have Professor like Sada's Vitality for ancient decks. You have Teal Dance. You have Pheasantipity. It's one of the real reliable ones. Dunsparce probably, but that was round 3. There's about 7 minutes left in the round. 6 minutes left in the round. Then we'll be getting started with round 4. People giving me crap for not being here every day. I can't be here every day. Gotta work other days. I'm here Wednesdays and Saturdays. Those are my days. But yeah, as I was saying, there's about 6 minutes left in this round. Probably about 5 minutes now. Yeah, 5 minutes now. And I'm going to stretch my legs. It's the only time I get. So I'm going to stretch my legs, refill my water, and we'll be back very shortly for round 4. It's already round 4. What time is it? It's only 4:20. Hey, you know what to do. We'll be right back for round 4, people. Stay tuned.
Oh my gosh.
In Fire Emblem, there's a bunch of, like, you can use any of them.
I mean, if you're swinging, you swing because you just hit for 30. Yeah, so it's actually 10 damage, bro. Which one do you want?
I want the bumble.
Oh man, 2 Malleus Prize and 2
In a store.
They tried to bust around and I'm like, this is I get caught a heavy ball on this deck too.
My grandma's house.
I was over his house every day for like 2 weeks until he
I still didn't go as like fast as I wanted it to.
Yeah, so I'm like, I still look at your disc, I'm like, you out as a prime catcher and a fox. I can disrupt with Ayana if I wanted to. If I'm like, I'm only drawing 3 and I have 5 like that, I'm like, fuck it, I don't care.
So, start set up any dragon. You can't take 2 prizes with Charizard, but you can take 2 prizes with Charizard. Boss, 700.
Yeah. Game is always.
Game as well, yes.
I would prefer to
Right.
He did the 4 prize turn.
What are you, 3-0?
He did the 4 prize turn. Because in order to evo.
With the 6 and the 2.
I mean, it won't work.
Because he evoed, so I had to evo. And then he's like, well, if I put Dragon Ball active, I can pull over. One prize turn was like, I can't I see where you're going. I understand. He's like, watch this. And he's like, well, why wouldn't you?
No, you're not going to trade down.
They're asking for trouble.
Is that a good skier shirt?
I think so, yeah.
From like a Mega Con or something?
Yeah, I got it at AFL.
I got 2. I got, what the hell is it? Chick-fil-A?
Oh, yeah, that one. Yeah.
And then McDonald's.
There's also, there's a
Yeah.
and it's she has this Norwegian cruise.
I got you. I think I saw.
No, I love it here, man. They sold out, but I wanted that hat, but they sold out.
I'm hoping they're there. Yeah.
There's a I like that. I'm considering because I play I obviously have it. They have the problem of the rescue. Also, I just have a picture of time around over here. Oh, nice. Get the Immersive Arceus yet? Yeah, new packs yet. New first pack open? Oh, from this right here.
Is this from the art? Yeah, this one.
Oh, nice.
Oh, nice. And by the that's what I did.
Let me see. Oh, you got it there. The Gengar. Oh, honestly, I'm a little biased. This is my favorite. It's good. Yeah, as long as we're on like the very back table. Was that in hand? It was. Dang, that's nice.
I was holding on.
Good. All right, we got it. You did. All right. Let me get that Slippy. Oh my God, you can't play the actual tournament. Yeah, I was gonna say. Thanks, guys.
How does sit down?
Yeah, right. It's not gonna replace
You had energy.
I went there and she wouldn't have matched shit.
You go Disney?
Yeah. I was trying to get over it. I had no energy.
Last I had 5 cards left. It was 3 of them. Literally. 2 onto the fucking radiant, 1 onto the radiant out to them, 1 onto the wall of the crystal.
And Swiss will probably get done at 5:36.
And then I know.
Oh, I guess it was like 2. I didn't use it.
That's the hardest thing. You started with 11, I should choose your
Pretty much is.
Sometimes I work. If I start
Yeah.
Like the last one was okay, it can't be that bad.
because I'm going to discard it anyway for the karma.
I haven't had all of my characters. It's so bad.
Next look, keep ground round.
I know you're not soft like that.
I need it on the post.
I'm trying. Was it 5 rounds?
All I do is say that, so I appreciate it.
If you're 3-2 and you like go against good people, like you have good resistance, like
That's the plan. Well, the plan was to go 5-0.
Pokemon players, you're round 4. Pairings are up.
We'll continue afterwards. No, my people say kill them together.
Good luck. You too.
I know this is not one that
What's up, my brother? What's up, man?
Yo, and Zor? No shot, dude. I finally get to watch it, and then nothing happened. Yeah. Y'all get to test more.
Guess what? You're not getting streamed.
I want to see y'all play it out. I want to watch y'all play this out. You better kick that ass.
I mean, are you confident that I do?
I was about to say, if you're confident in winning your next ID.
Whenever I get, it's like, well, you just gotta slap it on the table. You just gotta know. Next round,
I want to go second. Last like 3 minutes, maybe 8-9 hours.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
5 hours a night kind of grind.
You're 3-2. Not too low. At the moment.
Yeah. There's a break coming sometime.
If you win your next game, then what will the next game?
Head.
You have
As a tails, I will go.
We'll play it. We'll play regardless. I'm big ticket on it. So I'm going down my own. Or we're not going to get around
I won 2 battles last year and I didn't even get nothing remedy. So it didn't look like it was
good call.
Hey, no, you won 2 battles. So when the battles, like build them back and stuff. Yeah, it's like get more point stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Throw in a binder, bring it down if you want to treat some of those cards you can get. More expensive ones, we do that as well.
All right. Welcome back. Here we go with round 4 of our March 1st challenge. Round 4 at table 1, we got Christopher. I don't know if he goes by Christopher. I think I call him either. Chris Castellanos. I hope I'm saying that last name right. Versus Sean Mills. Sean's going to be on the right above Charizard here. Chris is above the Mewtwo on the left. I don't... if Sean's on what he was on last week, then he is playing a Roaring Moon list, I'm pretty sure, if I remember that correctly. Yes, because that's what we got the first... There we go. That's what got the first... that first game. Ooh, starting with the Koraidon, so it looks like he's still on that Roaring Moon, the Ancient type list. And Chris is going to be starting with a Radiant Greninja in the active. And a Trekking Shoes coming down first, so possibly Raging Bolt. It's a common card seen in Raging Bolt, so possibly that. Ooh, wait, no. This is going to be, now I remember, he's playing Ceruledge. Ceruledge EX. He wants to get Fire Energy in his discard. And then smack for big damage. Which is possible very quickly, surprisingly, with this deck. Oh. Somebody's found the xylophone in the store. It's okay. Looks like we're doing the earthen vessel for the water energy. Around 910 for sure. Yeah. Where are you at today, Dylan? Jeez. You're able to put a Kyurem in this showcase to knock mine out, but you're not able to to be here for the tournament. Come on, man. Oh, Squawkin' sees the Brilliant Blender. Did we already? Oh no, he's using the Brilliant Blender. He already used the Squawkin' sees. I'm running behind. I'm distracted. Brilliant Blender. Attaching the fire energy to Radiant Greninja. Concealed cards, getting rid of water. So with just the fire and the water energy in this deck, it's definitely... Oh, man. That sucks to hear. I hope you feel better soon, dude. Another earthen vessel getting more energy. This is a decent first turn for sure, getting a lot of energy in his discard pile. I have a feeling this is going to be a pretty good game. But he is just passing there. One Charcadet on the bench. A Squawk. Greninja inactive, so at least we have a single prizer in the active, which is good. And Sean's going to start off with an earthen vessel. Getting rid of a dark energy to grab 2 more and get a good deck check in. Ooh, another earthen vessel. This is beautiful. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 at least that we know of. Out of like 7 or 8 possibly. We do have a moon in hand, it looks like. Ooh, but he wants to get the single prizer down. I don't blame him. If we can get the KO with the single prizer, that would be much better. Keep that in the position instead of the big guy. Plus, we don't want to have to blow up a stadium just to kill a Greninja. Trekking shoes. He's going to keep the first one. Ooh, good keep. It is the Sada. I think at this point we bench the other moon as well. Ooh. No, he's just going to Sada. Okay, to the Koraidon and to the benched single prize moon. There's the attach for turn, so Vengeance Fletching is online. But is it swinging for enough to hit, to KO Greninja? Ooh, doesn't matter. Prime Catcher coming in to take out the Charcadet and just keep Chris off of the Ceruledge EX for one more turn. Let's see. Another Trekking Shoes coming in from Chris. We do find the Nest Ball, so that is a Charcadet right there. Or that's a Pheasantipity to flip the script. Looks like it's going to be the Charcadet. We have Night Stretcher to get back the one that was KO'd last turn. So that's not bad. We have 2 down. We can put an energy on 1, so that's the attach for turn. Still have supporter to do if you have a supporter in hand. It looks like that's a Carmine, that's why I say that. So we're going to concealed cards first. Trekking Shoes. Ooh, that's a Pokestop. That is a Pokestop. Excuse me. Ooh, we're not going to keep the Pokestop. We're going to keep the Night Stretcher. And I think that's just a pass on that board. That's not a terrible board state. You still have all single prizers down, but at this point, Sean's going to take another KO. Be on 2. Pokemon Catcher. Looks like it failed. So we have the Latias EX on the bench, so we can just attach for turn to the Koraidon and move it directly to the active, ignoring retreat costs due to Latias EX's ability. And we're going to use Koraidon to just take out the Greninja. Its attack is doing more damage since a different ancient Pokemon attacked on Sean's previous turn. Now Chris promotes the Charcadet, and he had the Ceruledge EX. That's why he didn't want to use Carmine, I guess. So we have the Evolve there, and he's going to use 2 Night Stretchers here to get back the Pheasantipity and another Fire Energy. Pretty sure he only needs 1 to do Ceruledge's attack, so we're going to use that Fire Energy probably to power up the other Charcadet. Yeah, there it is. We have Carmine here and flip the script, so we're going to get up to 8 new cards in the hand, which is not terrible at all for this turn. But he is behind 2 prizes, facing 2 like fully powered up single prize attackers. So unless he also finds like a Pokemon catcher of his own or something, he's just going to take a single prize here. And then flip the script will still be online. Sean will probably find the Roaring Moon EX. So this is a very careful game state right now. Chris has to be very careful with his moves. But he also has to respect these single prizers, as they can do a lot of damage if they're left unchecked. Oh, okay, so he is going to knock the Koraidon. So that's going to boost the ancient count for Vengeance Fletching. Ooh, all right. So Chris didn't play the Pokestop, but Sean will play the Pokestop. That's a good Pokestop. Yeah, Dark Patch, Ultra Ball, and a trekking shoes. Trekking shoes is going to get rid of the boss, but it's going to find, looks like the Sada that was. Looked like that was the Sada. Ooh, okay. He's keeping that Koraidon in play. There's the EX Roaring Moon. I had a feeling that was going to come out now. Ultra Ball away, 2 Dark Energy. So is he going to have the attach for turn? If he really wants to attack with the Roaring Moon? That is... Ooh, Iron Bundle. There's the Sada. It's Koraidon and the Roaring Moon. We do have the attach for turn after that draw. Do we have Dark Patch? Yeah, we have Dark Patches. I forgot. Yeah, I forgot he had at least one off of the Pokestop. I think he has more. There's the attach for turn. Pheasantipity. We haven't even flipped the script yet. Feels like he flipped the script already. He hasn't even flipped the script yet. There we go. Latias, free retreat. EX, Roaring Moon. Probably just instant knock here. One last trekking shoes for good measure. And the instant knock. So Sean's going to go down to his last 2 prizes. Chris is going to take 2 prizes definitely his turn by knocking out that Roaring Moon. But then Koraidon's going to come in and be able to do a lot of damage to something. Possibly KOing the Squawkabilly or the Pheasantipity. We'll have to see how this all unfolds here. He does have the boss's orders in hand, so I might be able to disrupt a little bit. But no, he needs to just KO this. Lexi, hey, how you doing today? How's Justin? How's the baby? How's little Scarlet? So the attach onto the Charcadet, and ooh, the Briar. So he's gonna take Oh, does Sean have exactly 3? He does. I forgot. He only took. I forgot he only took 1 prize initially, so then he just took 2, so he still has 3 to go. I'm doing all right. Having a good day today. It's a good tournament today. Another clutch Pokestop, getting 2 Pokemon catchers. That's going to be exactly what Sean needs here. That's a Tails. That's another Tails. It's 3 Pokemon catchers down. 1 to go. Oh, okay. Wait. Did he try to fail the Nest Ball? No, he used Nest Ball to get the other Roaring Moon EX. I'm sorry. Attach, return, Sada, attach, retreat, and frenzied gouging. Wait. Did he take 2 or 3 there? I don't know.
That sucks.
Well, thank you. Appreciate it.
V-Star too.
Yeah, back at you.
It's a good game.
I think Sean was at 3 prizes left there. So he would have taken 2 off of that. But I'm not too sure exactly what happened. Let me find out 1 second.
He did.
me a second. When's your anniversary? So is mine. Yep. So we were in Orlando. What? And it's a 10-year anniversary of being together. Yeah. I don't want to do this. We still have fun, don't get me wrong. But I'm just like, before I even applied, as soon as I found the dates out, I was so mad. I'm like, I haven't applied, I haven't done anything. I just want to let you know what it's like to do. So we're gonna go this evening. Still gonna go to the event. So like a judge or just a flat or spectator or something like that. But I'm like, screw us last year, and I'm just like, stop putting the big weekend. Any of the weekends you can
I literally had every single way. Whatever you did, I had three monkey snap, a super rod, I had Arvin Drifloon.
Yeah, I should have done it.
You should have Iona. I just had it. Oh, I had Arvin. I still had it because of the Arvin and then top deck.
In the first lap, that's what I shouldn't have done.
I could have killed this too. I would have grabbed Drifloon, this. I'm going to move 30 damage off this, off my dog wash so I can retreat. Pass the dark energy, pass the retreat it, bring this up for 300, and you already got the retreat for your monkey.
Thank you very much.
That's what I said, dude. She's telling me I'm good. Lying to me. I grab this from you.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Alright, I already know. That's ball game.
Were you right here? Did you win? What's your record?
Me or you against Sean, one of us.
Think so?
Yeah. Blow up versus blow up. Oh. It's gonna be a good game.
We're out here camping.
It's gonna be a good game.
He said we're out here camping.
I played 2 Dragapult Dusknors and a Baby Moon together. And it's been through the trenches. It's been pretty hard.
Yeah.
I played Nick with the Baby Moon. He got first knock. He wasn't set up too well, and I unfair stamped him, and he could not draw out of it. And I was just taking out his moves.
Yeah.
I was like, I just got lucky. I didn't even unfair stamp in this game, did I? I didn't even use it once. No.
So, yeah, Sean just had 2 at the end there. I don't know why I thought Briar, you could only play Briar if your opponent had 3 prize cards left. But no, it's when they have 2 prize cards left, you play it and then you take an extra prize. So I don't know why I had that confused in my head, but Sean only had 2 prize cards at the end there. I was keeping track of it right, and then that Roaring Moon just got it for him. So Sean will take round 4, and we'll be back very shortly for round 5. Stay tuned.
pulled this off the prize card. These were my prizes. Actually, so good, especially because I run 2 rare candies, 2 dust goals, 1 candy, or 1 2 counters. I had no shot. I had no shot to beat you. It's useless. Chris, you know how to get into a hole like that?
Yeah, it's just a professional prize, but there's so this was the only one that I had available because it just came in stock.
Do you have progressive balls or something? You do?
Yeah, I had 100. I spent a lot on that.
How do you get progressive?
How did you get progressive? I'm just part of this. I'm part of 3 stores. So like, as long as they're like putting in food.
Well, get yourself a home, Matt.
They were also out.
If you can get one. If you can get your hands on it.
I would have bought another one other than this. But I don't know. I just didn't think they were coming back in stock. So I'm like, well, no, it's not bad. This one's a lot thicker than like the other one.
That's what I was looking at. It looks like
When I roll it up, it barely fits in.
oh, it has the same lining as the one that they used for the Chargers. Big ass Chargers.
I think his is graded.
Is this graded?
They're all like this, but this one is like severely thicker. Like if you look at this one, not even close.
Yeah.
And the other one I have is this size.
No, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, this one's got like that Charger or that Charger. That one seems like everybody's got one. What else you got from the Euro? I'm curious, man. Just like that.
That's all that right there is like $400. $460. Thank you. Oh, I got a notebook.
Those are fun. The notebooks are fun. I think a run up.
But some people like get compensation for like judging other tournaments. They use their points to buy that.
It's only for like cups.
So like judging tournaments, like I've been at for a while, man. I don't know if I will do stage 2. It's like an 8 or 9 month turnaround, and then I have to interview with like Bobby and like a board. Well, you get 30 points per month instead of 20. They have 5 months. Okay, 30. Yeah, like 2 months. And basically, 5 months.
There you go. My username, my new gonna delete all my stuff. Cool on mute just stuff.
First place in your division, yes. You get 15 championship points toward your world's invite, and then ultimately it's up to Joey on what he wants to give out per division. So at the end of the tournament, you'll find out.
You're 4-0? Says you're 3. What's your last name? What?
I'm 3-1.
Very cool. Very cool. Literally, you and the other person are like right next to each other. I felt like yes. Sean. He's got no eyeballs.
Okay, so that's what I'm picking up, right?
We're on table 1.
You are.
As a joke.
Oh, I thought we were playing.
Oh.
Come on, bro. We can't play.
You know what Jason did?
Why am I on table 1? Is there like
Jason,
a million 3-and-1s?
Yes.
Jason
and I played. I went second. I got knocked out of his thing, and he just scooped. Oh, you're playing great.
Damn, you got a good one.
Damn, bro. Why is this belly green?
Look at the bulbous face.
That looks fun.
These are the ones like you gotta like finish at home.
Oh
you know?
yeah. Nah, I love it.
Did he put it up? Did he like? You just know where I'm at?
Yeah, well, I was told that it was me and you.
Yeah, definitely. Right now. That's gonna be different. That's a lot of PUIC different. What will they have? International?
This is just such a thing. This isn't
No. The only thing about it we're still good. 5 rounds.
Pokemon players, your 5th and final round. Pairings are up.
That's why you're asking me what's he playing.
Oh, okay. Okay, please go easy on me.
I just lost to No, above table. I thought that was a 7.
I was like, damn, I'm not. I lied.
I thought that was a 7. My bad.
You want to roll or you want me
Redemption?
Yeah. I don't know. We'll see.
What?
This is
That's Josh's.
I'm gonna correct you.
Just needs the word.
What are you, 3-1?
Like,
Nothing wrong with it.
I know.
You're doing pretty
The
good.
heat of 2-5.
It's been a while since we
can relate to that.
It's been like
I know,
a couple turnies.
You're playing like a real deck now?
I know. It's good playing a real deck again.
Yeah. Yeah. Even though you're like, now that Disney's doing whatever, like, you're like, you though for that.
Oh no, I still I want to still go into the next format and still be practicing.
Yeah.
100%. I just need people that are gonna want to practice it.
Yes, yeah.
That's the thing, because even if it's a hard lock, I still need to know how you're wiggling.
Yeah, how can you possibly get out of it?
Right. It's hard to find people that want to do that. Because they just give up. It's like, alright, you already got it. I'm like,
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I don't unless we hung out all day and I was like, alright, let's I'll give you 2 hours. I'll play against you. I'll try.
For sure.
I think you're gonna model.
If it was the day before the tournament, I'd be like, alright, bro.
Alright, I'll give it to you. One time.
We can get a best of 3 out, and then you're changing decks. Then you gotta play whatever I want. Tails.
I'll go second.
I was like, is that on you? No.
Is that a Yamichi?
That's the wrong card game, sir. He's not defense mode.
Hey, that's a Yu-Gi-Oh player.
Easier to flip. Made his way back. How many have you lost?
One.
This guy.
Oh, you're 4-0? I am. Oh, so we could have done.
That's what.
I thought you were 3-1.
Clean your ears, bro.
So I would be like.
I played a lot of
You'd be like
Michael, what's your record?
Nice. We can play. I don't mind. Truthfully,
What?
I apologize. Just realized that the xylophone is winning this battle right now. Anyway, at table 1 for this 5th and final round of our March 1st challenge here at Woké, we have. We may begin. There's the fist bump. We have Joey back at table 1 with Raging Bolt versus Sean back at table 1 with Roaring Moon. So it is, again, Roaring Moon versus Raging Bolt in the finals. It's just a different Roaring Moon pilot. But it is somebody who is just as skilled at the game, for sure. Joey is going to be going first here. Get the earthen vessel, grabbing a lightning and probably a grass out of the discard. We do have the Ogre Pawn, Teal Dance, draw, another grass energy. That's not what we want to see. Attach for turn to the bolt. Jamming. Ooh, no? No jamming tower? Okay. No jamming tower. Just a pass over to Sean, who's going to put out the earthen vessel of his own. Let him get that deck check. Let him get that 2 dark energy. There's good start, just like last time with the 2 earthen vessels, getting a lot of energy out of the deck. Getting rid of the 1 to grab the 2, so now he's got the 5 energy out of deck already again. Trekking shoes, getting rid of the Pheasantipity. We can bring it back later with the Night Stretcher. Doesn't have much going, it looks like. Ooh, there's the gear. Nothing off of the Poké gear, but now we have a nest ball. So, I'm curious. Okay. No? Sean, you're confusing me, buddy. Yes, okay, getting the Squawkabilly. Probably just squawk and seize this hand away. That's a lot of energy going into the discard pile. But it's also Dark Patch in hand, so that's good. Trekking Shoes. We have to find the Roaring Moon soon here, right? If we haven't found it already. Did we find the moon? Is it the moon? Tell me you found the moon. Is that an Ultra Ball? I think that's, yeah. Okay, so we do have it. It's just, do you want to discard for it? Ooh, getting rid of 2 Pokemon catchers. That is rough. We did find the moon, though, off of the Ultra Ball. There's the Dark Patch. We have the one for attach for turn. What is... Oh, Judge. Okay. I was looking at that card. I was like, well, I haven't seen that version of Judge in a long time. And putting the single prize Roaring Moon into the active. Poisoned. Sean's just going to pass over. I know... Let's see if Joey can find the Prime Catcher or the boss without having to use a supporter this turn to get that Roaring Moon or that Squawkabilly or even that Petra into the active and just take the first 2 prizes here. We have Hoot Hoot on the bench. There's a nice teal dance. Both times. Double tango. Still no supporter for turn yet. So we might still be able to get off the boss. Or we could have find the Prime Catcher. Ooh. So no boss doesn't want to take the first single prize. So she's gonna pass over to Sean. Sean's gonna throw down that nest ball quick. Find the Koraidon. Koraidon can't attack this turn for the big damage because no other ancient Pokemon in Sean's end attacked last turn. Slot is Vitality. So There's, yeah. Big Moon. And I think he's just going to possibly just Frenzied Gouging. Interesting. Calamity Storm. Just straight up for the 220 instead of Frenzied Gouging. Interesting play, not wanting to do the damage to himself because he is poisoned. That would almost put him in a position where he could get KO'd by the Hoot Hoot. That would be funny. We do have the Noctowl Jewel Seeker already, though. It's like we're still just figuring out what we want to get off of the Jewel Seeker. Okay, so we're going to get a Nest Ball and Earthen Vessel, possibly. Nest Ball for the Pheasantipity. Can't use Flip the Script yet. Nothing died last turn. But Earthen Vessel. Gonna get a Fighting and probably a Grass to turn on Teal Dance. Yeah. There's the Teal Dance. Ooh, we find the Sawdust. That's going to be useful for next turn. Or this turn. We still have Jamming Tower. But there's really no tools that that's going to turn off, so... Attach for turn is going to be the Fighting onto the Raging Bolt on the bench. And we definitely have enough to KO here. Because all you need is 4. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. Boom. Joey takes the first 2 prizes of this game. That's a very nice Pokestop. All 3 items go into hand. Nest Ball for a Monkey Dory. Interesting. I mean, it's a good play in a deck that already runs the Dark Energy. And that wants to keep any extra damage off of Roaring Moon before it's able to use that Frenzied Gouging attack. There's the Pokegear. Possibly trying to find the Sada himself. There it is. There's the Sada going off. One to the Koraidon. And Roaring Moon EX or Baby Roaring Moon? Where's this next one gonna go? EX. Okay. It's a good choice. I don't think there were any bad choices there. There's a lot of ancients in that discard already, so the Roaring Moon, the single prize, is hitting for a lot with that Vengeance Fletching. But not nearly as much as a Frenzied Gouging, which just instant knocks. We got the Pecharunt putting, the Baby Moon. And we're able to knock that active moon, or that active bolt, because of the damage on it prior, leaving a single prize in the active and taking 2 prizes on Sean's end. Joey's going to promote the Ogerpon that has 3 energy already, so that Ogerpon is actually ready to attack and taking out these Roaring Moons because of weakness. It is only 210 HP though, so if Joey just takes the single prize Roaring Moon as the KO here and takes 1 prize, that EX Roaring Moon is going to come in and Calamity Storm for 220, get the return knock. Putting Joey at 3 and Sean at 2. So Joey needs to avoid the single prize knockout turn here by possibly just using that boss's orders for the EX Roaring Moon, knocking it out with the Ogerpon. I'm pretty sure with all the energy on both of them, it is KOing. Maybe I could be wrong. Yeah, no, 30, 60, 90, 120. Yeah, so for sure. Yeah, so we're bossing the EX, and we're definitely taking that out with Myriad Leaf Shower. Weakness is a pain. Jamming Tower as well, preventing any rescue board shenanigans. Not that he really needs them, because he's got the Pecharunt in the active, I guess. It turns off rescue board, it'll turn off the booster capsule if he has it. So now Joey's down to his final 2 prizes. Sean's got the Vengeance Fletching Roaring Moon single prize of the active. Ooh, immediately able to replace his Pokestop with a new one, but this time only finding the Earthen Vessel. Probably not what he needed here. But it will let him discard another Ancient. Earthen Vessel getting rid of the Ultra Ball. Gonna find that last Dark Energy in deck. Deck is very, very thin. That's probably just like 5 or 6 cards, if that. I don't know if there's much Sean can do at this point. He's kind of backed into a corner here. All Joey needs is another boss, which I'm sure he has in hand already. And he can take out that Petron or that Squawkabilly for the last 2 prizes. Although if the Petronet doesn't have any energy on, then he can't KO it with the Ogerpon. He would have to KO it with the Raging Bolt, which in that case he would only need 1 energy on the Bolt, and he has it. So we'll just have to see how this unfolds here. Concealed cards coming in from Sean. He's got Prime Catcher, so I think, yeah, he's going to try to put those 2 against each other. Take the 2 prize against the Pheasantipity. So there's the Prime Catcher. Right on, putting the Pheasantipity up. And that's going to KO Fez, giving Sean his next 2, putting him down to his last 2. But all Joey needs is to promote the, I guess, Raging Bolt, right? He's got Prime Catcher. He's got the attach for turn. Yeah, so Prime Catcher is going to promote the Raging Bolt and either the Petrarun or the Squawkabilly. Then Joey just attaches for turn and Bellowing Thunder. Take out the 2 prizer. Take the game. And that possibly puts him into first place. I don't know. They were both Joey and Sean were 4-1. Or, sorry, 4-0. They were both 4-0. And so that puts Joey at 5-0 and Sean at 4-1. So Joey might be the only 5-0. That'll put him in first place, which is not bad. That'll give him his challenge win. We'll have to see what happens, but that was the 5th and final round of this March 1st challenge here at Woké Poké. Joey won that last round, and we'll see who wins the entire tournament soon. But thank you so much for tuning in to the tournament. That is the end of that game. But now that I have done an outro for a video for that game, I'm going to point the camera up towards the shop, and we'll just kind of show the shop, get a nice little shop shot until we announce the top 8 and hand out prizes. And we'll do all that live as well. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Enjoy the shop shot, and after that, I'll probably just end the stream. So, the shop shot will be probably the last like 15-ish minutes, 15 to 20-ish minutes of the stream, and we'll just hang out, have a good time, open some packs, show some prizes to the camera, and we'll see all that later. But thank you guys so much for tuning in, and enjoy checking out the shop. We love you guys.
Alright, in seventh we have Chris. Good job. Alright, in sixth we have Michael. Get it. Okay, Michael. Fifth we have Serge. Nothing one. Praise the root. In fourth we have Faith. We have Joshua Mills. Josh. Alright, Josh Mills. And that's the first Mills brothers. And then we have KK. Second. KK. And then we have Mills brother number 2 in top 8. Alright, we got some sealed products today for taking this up. There are 11 packs of that. I actually tried hard.
Sealed or open?
Hey!
That's really good. Holy shit.
Alright, I'm gonna have winners actually go over to the mural back there, please. So top 8. We're gonna switch it up this week.
Say just the winner.
Top 8, top 8, top 8.
Damn it. Good job, bro. Seriously, good shit.
Try the mural.
The mural.
It was.
Dude, you got
Hey, Joey, look what you gave up, bud.
Well, raise prize.
I didn't have to win today.
If you get a skill match, you're fine.
Here, when we're taking, when Draco's taking the picture, if they want to like fan out like what they want.
Cards,
Yeah. Yeah, it's that time of day.
I knew you were a lot, so I took it out. Yeah, you're like, I'm not even, I can't even see it.
Kyle, then you need front.
Hey,
They're yours, man. I have extra. I have like 100 of each of those, so you're good.
Oh, shot. Oh, jeez. Crush out. Let the crush out. All right. You take my back. Kyle, get in there. All right, Sonic. You got the ball. You need to top.
Was I even top 3?
no, I wasn't.
Dang! How are you on top table of finals and win and not top 3? That's some stuff.
Dude, I beat it. Yeah, I beat it. No, like, look, I got the skeleton there. Last week I got Goblin too. I beat it.
Oh, why did you say
I'm about to shred it all, bro. Shred it. You're about to shred. You might do that if you're right.
Depends on what I pull.
Shred it. No. Oh, then I can't.
Okay, now.
You can tell Sean's disappointed so far.
Alright, no bad.
Nice. KK got the fez, y'all. KK got the fez.
I'm trying behind me.
They were your fans opportunities.
Oh, this is going nice. Those.
I did. I just pissed and everything else. Come on, baby. That would mean.
I don't know if I'm going to play them or not.
I should have seen that. I've never seen that one. Nothing? Oh, he got a nice stretcher. The hollow one.
Do we open it?
We need a quick seal for it.
Put it on my shelf.
Yeah, that's my favorite.
Chris. Last drop. How much?
Which call? Probably better than me.
Because out of this group right here,
I know good cards, not a stamp card that just came out 2 weeks ago.
yeah, that thing is. Well, it's not sealed anymore. That thing is stacked.
This is the only hit I got.
Well, at least you can get a hit.
That's true. These two are
And I have to do that for your book. No.
Where's the juice?
Emma, you need to look at her. Emma. No climbing trees.
The juice.
Skyla. Not right now. Okay. Hold on, let me get my chocolate.
Bring on. Should have left Kevin to see you. And brother. Right. See you later. I love that art.
Thank you. Those non-playables too? Yeah, those are non-playables.
Bro.
You did want that mime card.
That mime is fire.
You get anything cool?
Yeah, he got this.
What about him?
Pretty much the Noctowl with Rodom and the Gun set.
What's our Hey, bro, you know what? You got the Jumbo Lugia? That's all I have.
It's like $5.
It'll end up somewhere I don't want it to be. So.
It is probably $5. It is pretty clean too. Most of these are like these are fucked up. It's probably like get it great. Actually, pretty cool. Big ones actually. This one's that's coming on the whole thing. Oh, gee, that's not big. All of these are all from my Pokemon box. Oh shit! Yeah.